the day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they thank him as they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Good night, teacher and the Prof fans. Welcome to another episode. As usual, I have here my co-host, Prof. Wagwan, Prof.
Then I'm there. Sir Morgan, Piers Morgan, the British talk show host who lost his job because he said something wrong. He again was in the news, and he butt heads with Gary Lineker, our friend Gary Lineker, and another female broadcaster. And he was saying, oh, silver and bronze don't matter. He was like, do you think Usain Bolt? And he called another Olympian who have gold medals. Do you think they would have settled for silver or bronze? And I was like, this man is an idiot. This man knows nothing about sports.
You said about silver and bronze in big event, not Olympics, but his final race, 2017. He came third in the 100.
He is talking as if as soon as the athlete received their silver and bronze, they threw it in the garbage. Just, I was like, this man. So I mean, you know, he and Gary Lineker went back and forth, and Gary Lineker was like, this man, you are not an athlete. You have no idea what it takes to participate in any kind of event.
You know that athletes go there, say that they must want a podium finish. They might really be, if I just get a podium finish, I would be satisfied. Knowing my injury 3 months ago and how hard my work, a podium finish would be great. Somebody say, if we can make the finals, if we can just make the finals and say, I'm an Olympic finalist, it is great. So there are some athletes that get bronze and then celebrate it more than the person get gold.
Look at our friend, our Jamaican hurdle.
Leave it.
Look at short girl there.
Oh,
She was more happy for her bronze medal than the American who won the medal, who won the gold.
because American come there to sweep.
No, but I'm saying,
So she come there not expecting to get anything.
she was. You would think she won the gold. She won bronze.
So when him see Megan celebrate her bronze, it means that was a show for the cameras, and that's as the camera turned up, she was trading that garbage.
Yeah, it's a sham. It's a sham. And I've seen dozens of athletes celebrate the bronze medal happy and the silver medal.
So the tennis players then we get them like a shield for run out. Then I put it in a cabinet. Me see them in a cabinet, people cabinets.
They melt it down.
Me see them in a Serena cabinet still. Is that only the me see the run up in night too?
Apparently they melt it down.
Come on. Thomas, yeah.
Piers Morgan. So
Yeah, Morgan, we can stay.
So we had so I'm getting old, my friend. Did we have any finalists in the 200-meter men?
Yes. One Rashid Blyer.
One.
Yeah, he ran in lane 9 and he came.
Oh yes, and he came 7th.
Right.
He came, yes, I remember now. He came 7th. Yeah.
By that time of 20.18. Yeah.
We appreciate your effort, sir. We appreciate it.
It's his first Olympic, and it is his first finals.
But
you
my
know.
friend, what blew my mind, is an Italian winning the 100 meter.
May I skip one man there now? May I wait? May I skip
I forgot.
one there?
How was
The last time I see something like this, it was Italian male and female sprinters, and them start doping people. Couldn't find them after a while and have to ban them because them stop take doping tests.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then talk about them crash. So then the doctor the day when the doping them I said, well, you or with a ride on the bike, him the rider needed up on the back and we crash. So them give peer excuse and then miss them 3 tests and then ban them and them just get rid of them out of the sport. God, them not no tests.
Okay, so let's talk about the men's 200 meter finals.
Contextualize it now. Lyle is
Overrated.
he doesn't mean I beat him up.
Why?
He trying to be the Usain Bolt of the sport now with the entertainment factor.
Did you not? Did you do? Well, you have to deliver. You have to deliver.
Back it up. You have to back it up.
You cannot carry on with all that theatrics and not deliver.
However, he came into the Olympics as the world champion. World champion of
World champion.
19.
Favorite. All they kept talking about, oh, lie.
Lyle has been running some nice sub 20 times. The Lyle came in as favorite.
Listen,
Andre DeGrasse has never come into any major championship
my friend.
with a great track record. In the show up at the event and run. And the other guy that came,
The American that came second.
been knocking at the doors, but he's not one of them popular guys, but he has been running well. He came second at the trial.
Kenny Bendarnek.
Right. And then you have
Bendarek.
Then you have Knighton, the 17-year-old sensation that broke all of Usain Bolt junior records so far in the 200.
Did he even did he make the Olympic team?
He came fourth.
In what?
200.
Let me see.
Knighton.
Yes, Ian Knighton.
Yeah, man. He came fourth.
So
But
this is a new sensation that they're talking about as well.
this is a high school guy. This is a first year class 1 athlete at our champs.
I understand his age, but the hype around him.
No, I'm gonna answer not about the hype because we the hype Usain Bolt at his age.
But he delivered, didn't he deliver?
In the juniors, but this guy delivered. Usain Bolt never delivered at the Olympics at that age. Usain Bolt delivered world juniors.
Did Usain Bolt run at his age at the Olympics? No.
Hold on there. I think his first time at Olympics, Usain Bolt. I can't remember if it was a world game or Olympics when in the heats, he ran out in the heats. It could be a world championship. And I remember him getting a minor medal after that, before him go start win his Olympic gold. Before him start run 100. When he was a 4-2 man, he did represent us in 200 and did poorly because he get hype. You say about get hype, and that follow coach instruction and go to a lull. People be Jamaica name up Usain Bolt.
Which which I'm not surprised. That's what
After
we.
the ice, they'll call you to the greatest since sliced bread. You see, when him start now deliver upon the seniors, they name him up, and he went into a depression. Them say you're not good. The same little you to them hype up, them say you're not good. You're a sham. And I saw him go to Mills to revive his career. Because nobody couldn't coach him. Him just take on a different route. So Mills have to just say, anything me say, I eat, you have to just trust me. And you have to just work. If you're willing not to work, just go on. So you have to be committed to Mills. And the rest is history. But him went through it, man. He went through it, and I tell him, I sit down and hear it, man, radio, man, and people call in, man. No, sir. We're not nice. We're not nice.
No, we're not. We will build you up and tear you down brick by brick. Very slowly.
I remember I run a race 200 with the chain in my mouth. I run on the track. Now the eats. And I said, wait there. I want to race him go to Olympics to run. Man, make him pay me back to Jamaica.
We have some vicious people.
Yeah.
Vicious people. All right. So what are we on to now?
So the 200 men, the women, Elaine, for recap, I don't think we even mentioned that Elaine came first.
Yes.
New Olympic record of 21.53. That makes her the fastest woman alive in the 200 as well. Only behind Flojo, who is no longer with us. She have a way to go in beating the record. And I wouldn't even ask her to break the 100 and the 200 record. No. We second with she being the fastest alive. I don't want she kill herself, but I try to break the record.
That's a dope riddled record.
I now say nothing bad about the US person, sir. She has never been tested positive. She clean.
Oh God.
I'm gonna kill her, but she clean.
That's what people. So that's what people say. That's what killed her. Yeah.
So
remember the American athlete, the lady, she never again know where steroid skill.
she name again.
Yeah, man, the one with steroid skill.
And that's Flojo Yata. Yeah, man, she see what.
She see man. No, she steroid skill. And so, and this was a conversation I had this week. I was dying. I was like, oh my God.
So,
Lady died. Lady died what? Probably 8 years after this.
yeah, because she turned a designer.
Yeah, she died in her 40s. You know, but I was saying, I don't kill her. She take too much.
Slow death.
Yo, my people are the best in a man.
So we're gonna know Megan, we mentioned Megan, but we're gonna mention her directly. I think we mentioned her by the way. The female 100-meter hurdles. We had 3 entry, 2 finalists.
2 finalists.
The youngster Anderson, she PB in her semis at 12.40. I think that made her the 3rd fastest or the 2nd fastest going into the finals. And that's where our medal expectation was. But she's 19. I think she's 19. So she's young. First Olympics, first big stage, still in college in the US. And Megan, the old warrior from St. Andrew I, she went to MVP for a while. She's independent now. She's not affiliated with any camp, I think.
Oh.
And I remember her from boys and girls champs. And if you think Megan little now with the hurdles, she grew a little since she leave high school.
She has gotten
She was,
smaller.
she was smaller. The hurdles them nearly catch her up. And that's on her chin. And I was amazed from watching her at boys and girls champs, how she do it, how she hurdle it, you know, how she jump over it. And to see her beside these girls in the Olympics, she's so way.
Yo, when I saw her, I was like, I heard this young man look so small, man. I said, but look at me carry for over the hurdles. I said, damn. But can you imagine if she was a little
Little
bit
bit
tight?
taller, with that determination. Gosh,
Oh my
gosh,
God.
gosh. The effort you have to put to leap over that hurdle. A lot of people don't have to use that effort, you know. And kudos to her amazing feat, you know. And I think it's our first medal. Listen to this. That bronze medal by Megan Tapper is our first medal in 100 meter for women. 100 meter hurdles. We always get
Right.
it in world championship. We get our goal in world championship, right? Richard Foster get gold, bronze, and silver in world championship. Williams, who failed to make this final, she got gold in world championship before. But in the Olympics, we have never gotten a medal in it. So, you know, it's a big run, very big run. I could stick with hurdles. The men hurdles just raced tonight, earlier. And the Americans, again, based after them trials, were expecting to dominate this event. Unfortunately, the second fastest man this year, Jamaica's McLeod, didn't make it on our team because of some follow-up in our trials. However, we chose two seasoned men, a veteran in Answer Parchment, who have already gotten a bronze in Olympic bronze in this event.
In Rio?
I think 012.
Oh, okay.
And it was 9 years ago, right? So it would be 012. And played with injury since then. And he's the first medalist in this event for us in 12. And he is the first Jamaican that ran under 13 seconds also. So he was at the peak of his performance back then, 9 years ago. But injury, played with injury subsequently. And Levy is a farm guy. You know, even if you look at this Olympics, Levy won his heat, Levy won his semis.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Parchment ran behind all the way. The big American favorite. In the semis, Parchment ran behind him. And I think Parchment used the semis to gauge all the way. If I can get my running up by the third hurdle and don't wait until the seventh, guys are late in my run on.
Mars run on because he was probably what, the seventh hurdle, he was in fifth.
But the thing about Andrew Palmer, if he's behind, that doesn't matter him because that is his race. So he was never perturbed or get shocked or panic about being behind. But my problem with Andrew, if you're too far behind, it's going to be too late. But he made some adjustments.
He must have experience.
Yeah, he made some adjustments in the race and was kind of closer to Holloway and caught him. Levy came on Holloway, and Holloway just nipped him by 100th of a second. So we came first and third. with the US coming second. Great, great,
Finally,
great.
the men win a medal.
At this Olympics. We came into the 110 for men with 2 medals in the 110. Andrew Passman bronze and McLeod gold medal at the Rio Olympics, right? Now, we doubled that in one event by not only having 1 gold, we have 2 golds now, not only having 1 bronze, we have 2 bronze. So, big race, in the men's 110-meter hurdles.
No, wait, no. We have 3 gold, 1 silver, and 3 bronze.
Overall, we have
Overall.
Yeah, overall we have 3 golds,
1 silver
1 silver, 2 bronze,
and 3
No.
3 bronze.
3 bronze. So we have 7
medals.
behind US because it's gold they use to determine. So we're in this overall in track and field. We're at number 2.
Right.
Last, maybe some other medal probably gone since. I'm not sure. But last
It probably gone because I know the USA won the shot put.
I think they got 2 medals in the shot put.
Yeah, silver and gold.
So that should add to the 4. So I think US will win. And I think Jamaica should get a couple more medals to add to it. What color? I'm not sure. But might go down the line. So that is it for 110. 400 hurdles. Men and women, we had 1 finalist in the women 4 hurdles. She came 4th.
You said 400, right?
400 hurdles. Genevieve Russell. She came 4th. Good run. PB. Couldn't ask more. Once somebody PB in a final, you know that. You can't ask more than that, brother. That are the best ever this time run. So, we just look forward for in the future. But it was a world record race. The 3 girl that had her was
Blistering. But she's gonna have to come really good because 1st and 3rd is just 21.
Yeah.
It's a page.
I just 2nd place is a veteran. So
yeah.
So 2 Americans won that with that Netherlands coming 3rd. For the men, we had no finalists. We had a couple semi-finalists. I think all 3 men went to the semi-final.
Yes. Yeah.
For 1 finalist in Hyde, but unfortunately, while leading, coming off the curve, he hit a hurdle and fell.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate. But he would only be a finalist. He wouldn't be a medalist in going to the finals. He probably would have been PB because that was another world record event. I think about 6 people PB in that race because so fast it dragged everybody.
I think all the way down to 7th or 6th place also had a personal best.
Yeah, man, I said, just if I was in it, it would have PB. Trust me. So the race was so hot that it pulled everybody to doing their best. So another world record. So 400-meter hurdles, men and women, is crazy stuff these days. 400-meter flat. Those are at final stage. Both finals are not yet done.
Yeah, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Jamaica time.
Right, and in that, let's start with our ladies. We have.
So let's talk about the men first because I have the men up.
Okay.
So the men's final is at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Jamaica time, and we will have one
finalist.
C. Taylor.
Christopher Taylor from Calabar, the schoolboy star from class 3 to class 1, world junior champion, all that great stuff. PB 2018 has not run as fast since. Came close to that in his semifinals. I think he was off about 200 of a second off his PB. Just working himself back into shape. Not expecting to medal, but it would have been an achievement being a finalist, nonetheless.
Okay, so the woman 400 meter final is tomorrow, half an hour, well, 35 minutes after the men's. What time did I say the men was? 8, right?
Yeah.
All right, so 8:35 Eastern Standard Time, 7:35 Jamaica time.
Okay. And not often you hear the women run after the men.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. It kind of threw me off, you know.
Yeah. In the 400 finals, we had 3 semifinalists. However, we have only 2 finalists. And we have a good team.
And
McPherson. McLeod is new to big time. McPherson has been here before. She has been a finalist before. She has been not a medal on the big stage. She has got a 4th place already in championship. And she is looking superb.
who looks superb? McPherson?
McPherson.
She has the fastest time.
Going into the finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexson don't look like the Alexson unless you have something up her sleeve, saving herself and playing possum. Weibo, Jana Miller Weibo is not herself. She ran the 200 against a lot of people's better judgment. When she reached the final at 200, she jogged the second 100, and she had some complaint about some knee thing going on and tightness. When she actually won her semi 200, she showed sign of emotion at the end of the race, like she teared up.
So I mean, she run really hard.
Yes, something is not going on. She's not. It's like she's struggling through some pain, and I am not looking for her to go much faster. Based on that, she ran 5 events already, and the finals later would be the 6th. It will be tough. McPherson looked well. I am looking for McLeod. Is McLeod in it, right? Other one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
To PB, and if she PB, I think she can get that 3rd place, and I think McPherson can get that 1st place.
Yeah. I'm hoping for McPherson at least.
Yeah. So I'm looking for more medals from our ladies. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
You wanna segue into what's left? The relays, right?
The relays run today. It's the men shock everybody, including themselves.
Let me ask you a question, because I want to mention there's nothing wrong with my eyes or my television, right? So, because someone said something to me and I was like, I didn't see that. Did you see any issue with Jamaica baton change?
Yes.
Okay.
2nd to 3rd. Second
to 3rd. Okay.
Yuan Blake ran off early.
The Blake ran the 3rd leg?
3rd leg, the curve, and he had to stop to get the button.
Oh, so, okay. I didn't see that.
I started my naked eye and I said, I hope he'd stay in the block in the passing the changing lane, and I hope him in the
wait, sorry, sir. I think we missed something. And my apologies. I was rushing you. Did we mention the 110 meter hurdles finals for men?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we did. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Extensively, man. Yeah, man.
Okay. So that is Alzheimer.
And I want to catch it.
Don't worry.
I thought about me give history pan parchment. And you got going in Brad's first man that runs up 13.
No, I was looking at I was looking at my list and I didn't cross it off. So, let's talk about a woman first.
Really?
Really?
No, we can't conclude them. No, we can't conclude them.
No, let's talk about a woman first. I just needed some clarification in the men.
All right, women. All right, women should. I thought originally that the rule was changed. The IOC changed the rule this Olympics that a relay team squad is now consist of 5 members and no longer 6. Jamaica was protesting it because we had 3 members running 1 and 2.
Right.
And it would be hard for us to place 2 women in the heats. Out of the 5, we'd have 2 reserve and we'd have to get 2 more persons on the team.
Now, why would you pick the Tokyo Olympic that is being run at the end of July, August, when it's extremely hot
In the midst of COVID,
in Tokyo, in the midst of COVID, to change the rule? Are these people
No. I put it in context to change the rule to worse.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, because other sports change rules to benefit the players because of the situation. Now, IOC went against that trend of making it easier for the teams, and so it looked like some compromise was made because it sounds like a 6 people we have, because if 4 run today and we have to change 2, 4 and 2 are 6.
Yeah.
So we may wait with bated breath, to say how far 1 of the 2 our command of the team, either Shelley or Ilian, if the all rules stand at 5. But if it's now 6, that means we can accommodate both of them. And the commentator keeps saying that it's Shelley and Ilian to come. Shelley and Ilian to come. Then I say 4 run today, 4 just run, and if Shelley and Ilian to come, that is 6. And going into the Olympics, they said 5. So they kind of nervous and excited at the same time. However, the ladies run poorly.
Terrible.
The 4 that we sent out there ran poorly.
It was a shambles. Fortunately, we qualified.
And we're going to get a strange lane for that 3rd place. But the shamble didn't come at the first leg. I think Brittany Williams.
I think it's 2nd and 3rd.
2nd and 3rd was poor.
3rd and 4th.
And the 3rd leg, right around the 3rd leg, was that person. I can't even remember her name. She's gone. She's out of here, right? And I'm looking for the 2nd leg person that run the backstairs, Morrison, to be out of here. So the only 2 persons supposed to leave on the team is Jackson and Williams. I'm bringing Shelley and Elaine. Now my choice for the lineup is Shelley starting it, giving Elaine. Why? The 2 fastest women. Williams is the slowest after 4, and she's gonna return. When she get the button, she must get the button in her lead. Shelley to Elaine supposed to get an extensive lead on the rest of the field, giving it to Williams to run the curve. And then Jackson, once Jackson get the button near anybody, it done. That's my lineup for the women's 4x1.
So let's hope there's no issue with the button changing.
No, we can't. Well, we are talking about an ideal thing. The record is under threat if the button changes through. No team prior to this and the US team has the record. The US team didn't put up a 10-6-1. A lady that run 10-3 and a lady that run 10 what? 10-70 something, right? So
Yeah.
we have 3 ladies and the fourth one is a 10-9. So we have never seen this type of ability running a 4x1 and it all goes well.
But you know something? Two things. You know, this relay, this 4x100 women relay, it is ours to lose. Because despite the fact that we had a really bad baton change, right? We still have the fifth. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth fastest time heading into the event.
Yeah.
Even though we finished third.
Yeah. So, may I sweat it? Because unfortunately, unfortunate for the rest, it's the 2 fastest people they're not there. So, I'm looking forward for that, a gold medal there.
But did you notice? Did you notice Jamaica Heat had all the heavy hitters in it?
Huh?
Did you notice that Jamaica Heat, the Heat one for the women, had
all
the
the
hitters?
Yeah, all the previous medalists. Yeah.
Why? Why would the IOC?
It's not seeded, so it's random selection. It's not
So
seeded.
it's a coincidence that whatever system they used had.
If they use seeded system and say top seed and the second top seed must run on the different heat, and then we work out the rest of them account to seeding. No, they look like it's just a random draw. It's draw.
So we have 8 lanes, right?
Yeah. They normally use 2 to 9 for relays.
Right. So here's my point I'm trying to make. 5 of the finalists came from Jamaica. Heat. Britain, United States, Jamaica, France, and Netherlands. 5, you know.
Yeah.
Is it the other 8? 1, 2, 3. That was it.
The other heat never exists. Somebody characterized the heats as the A semi-final and the B semi.
And that is true. I was like, am I saying this correctly?
The heat number 2 was a B race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell happened here? Yeah, because Great Britain and United run 41 plus. Germany, who won their heat, run 42. You know.
Yeah. So I look for a goal, so that's how much more goal. I have 2 more goals, you know, on top of the 3, you know. McPherson.
Yeah.
And the women put that one. 5 goals. All right. 5 goals and 1 more bronze. That means 4 bronze. All right. Then the men. Here are kind of description for the men. What list? Shouldn't they there? Why them there? You know? Kind of something. So tonight, the 110-meter hurdles are going to do a lot for the men in terms of moral. You know, lift the spirit, lift the morals, everything will go up. And it will transcend itself into the men 100 meter, 4x100 meter. I was surprised that they won. I was wondering if they could have made the finals. And the fact that
Yes.
they win. Yes.
I had my doubts as well. But guess what, brethren? Not only did they win their heat, they ran the best time in both
Fastest.
heats.
Yeah,
The
go to
fastest time.
Oh, Jamaica ran the fastest time with no team.
With well, see?
I remember many years ago, probably in the 80s or early 90s, France getting the world record, and none of them never reached 100-meter finals.
That's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That is very true. I remember that.
However, there's a big news in the 4x1, man. What's the big news?
No USA.
And the button never dropped.
The button change was the worst. Why? Why? Every Olympics, it has to be something. If it's not the woman, it's a man, and mostly it's the men. Why is that?
And Jamaica never caused it this time because they never know Jamaica is. Because Jamaica normally cause it.
They get nervous.
Yeah. I see one year, I see Rogers see boat run off and go run off. And fee man.
No reach yet.
That's a Tyson gear. Tyson gear, but then nowhere near him.
So wait, I wonder if they may get nervous because the gold medal Italian was there.
Bramwell is a big disappointment in this Olympics.
The entire Olympics. I cannot. This man come with
9.77. Fastest man in the world. You know,
the
this
man,
year.
yo, you saw him in the heats.
Yeah, and I saw him in the semis.
I saw him in the semis.
Struggling. Bramwell never met the finals.
And him can't explain what happened.
He don't know.
The man have no top gear.
Yeah.
Or no top speed.
The top end speed. It just never exists. And they are human.
So where it went?
Can't figure it out. 1 month ago, he have it. And then just gone. He never pick up the injury. If he had an injury, he could have said I have an injury and nurse.
Yeah.
And yeah, he can't figure it out. He said him last. I saw him line up in a 4x1. And he looked last year. The man just don't look the same person. In confidence gone.
No man have had the worst Olympic.
Their favorite. Worse. I've never seen a favorite that's such a bad one. I can't explain it.
Nothing. He not make the 100-meter finals. And he not make the 4x100.
So he not leaving with a medal, not even one copper. That's why that they don't turn to the Olympics in terms of expectation, you know.
I am disappointed as an American citizen.
But good. I can't tell you, say, expectation they up there. Me I watch him, but him feel I'm gonna skip. My heart not skip a beat, my brother. But good.
I don't understand.
Whereas it's not in the 100 4x1 final. Good.
Well, why they can't fix this? Almost every Olympics, and still the same shit.
But good. At least Jamaica have a chance because hey, them 4 man we're going at as the fastest and mess it up, you know. Guys, see Blake are going like him.
Mr. Cool.
Man. Blake instead. Let me tell you what I'm telling Blake. Blake has been spoiled. Blake has run a lot of third leg. But you see, the man who I run to him is faster than the man who I run tonight. So him anticipate the man are coming quicker than the man really is coming. And that happened to him. I'm used to it. But the man is not as fast as the other team. So
Yeah.
him depend on a very slow team. And that's my problem.
So we'll watch for what? The Italians and the Canadians? Or even Great Britain?
Can't get faster. The Italians can't get no faster because Canadian the grassy too much weight that. Because on a female weight my carry 3 more man.
Way too much China then.
Oh God, China will. God, them look so dangerous.
Exactly.
Remember, say you have a Chinese man who run 9.8, brother, in the semis,
Yeah.
I couldn't find here in the finals, but
Brother, when we say China, I'm a laugh. It is a nervous laughing.
yeah, possible because they were leading in their semis.
Yes, they won their semis.
Oh, they won it.
They won it.
Canada came second.
Canada came second.
Oh, the grass ran him down, but he never catch him. The grass.
No, he did catch me now, because they have the same time.
Not to the 100th of the second, not the thousandth of the second.
Well, yes.
Of second, yeah. And beat him. Chinese beating Jamaica. Well,
Can you imagine that?
let me tell you something. Let me tell you what must rely on. Going into this, really, I was nervous of them even making the final. I'm gonna leave it at that and say anything I'm in the finals, I'm gonna take it from them. Not because I'm win, I'm going into as a leader, I'm gonna have this new high expectation. Now keep it low and make them surprised. Oh, that's all.
Have China ever?
You know, answer my question, brother.
Oh, sorry. What was the question? I'm so focused on what I want to say next. Sorry, I apologize.
I'm telling you, prior to the race, I was nervous of Jamaica even making it to the finals.
No. So was I.
So I'm gonna keep that same low expectation, although they won their race and going into the finals with the best time. I'm still gonna have that low expectation and allow them to surprise me.
No, listen, I based upon last night's result and the timing, I'm not gonna, place too much emphasis on them winning. So I'm gonna dampen my expectation as well.
I would advise you to.
But I think the IOC needs to pay close attention to the Chinese athlete. I think this is another Russia in the making.
I've seen it before in the long distance, and people say, Wallande, where does China get these long middle distance runners from all of a sudden? And when people start to make up them nice, them just disappear. The program just vanish. There's no Chinese long distance runner anymore. They just vanish. So
where China gets sprinters from?
They're always there, But 10, 9, 8 out of the blue.
Yeah. Where China gets sprinters from?
9, 8, the easy run out of the blues, It's a gradual thing.
Yes.
Just like the Italian run 9, 8 too. It's a gradual thing. So I don't know.
The thing, it's only one Italian.
Yeah.
We're talking about several Chinese athletes. Reda, you watch swimming?
Some.
Me say swimming there. I think the Chinese girl was 19. You want to see the length she went by.
She can be exceptional. Time to time, we find people like that.
Yes, like Thailand, Taiwanese swimmer who beat Michael Phelps.
Time to time, we find, yeah, clean swimmers that's exceptional. But before we leave track and field, I'm going to put something to you. I want to close off track and field. I carry you back to the 200-meter women. The Namibian. Yeah, I think 2 of them in the finals. Both of them are not 200-meter runners. Both of them are forced to run 200 because they are 400-meter runners. However, the testosterone level is abnormal. Natural testosterone, natural.
Right, is abnormal.
Above the requirement. They claim that scientific proof has shown that at an elevated level of testosterone in women is better you run them in a sprint, 1-2, than a 4 to middle distance.
Right, 4-800.
1500.
No, I think they can run 15.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, because Semania can run it. Semania can run.
I know she couldn't run the 800.
She couldn't run the 15 because she ran 8:15. She couldn't run the 15 either. So she tried 10,000 a day or 5,000 and did poorly. She was trying to make it to 5,000. She can't run 4. She's not a 4 runner. She's an 8:15 runner. And she's not at the Olympics.
Okay. I don't know why I thought.
So, how you feel? How do you feel with this rule that elevated level of testosterone is less effective in 200 and allowing both ladies to run 200? And there's something they have never run the event. They want to run the event because them say you can't run 4. And yet still both of them reach the finals. And one of them in second.
I read about it. I think I shared it with someone. Yeah, I think I shared it with someone, but on so and when I saw it, I was like, if these women have high levels of testosterone, doesn't it make them stronger and faster?
Yeah.
So it's like, why
Why? Yeah.
why you
include,
can't run 400 or 800, but you can't run 200? It just doesn't make sense to me.
why wouldn't it be effective in the 200 or even the 100? Testosterone is testosterone. I don't know what kind of backward science is. Them shows on a center of science I'm about. Sound like real science to me. Why the testosterone? Better tell me say it will be more effective, but don't tell me say it don't have no effect in the 200. Because you see the little girl top end speed. You see that finishing? No woman can finish so fast.
No.
Elaine Thompson era was running 21:53. Listen to me now. Elaine era was running 21:53 race, and that girl was closing in on her.
So here's what I read.
Like a runaway train from nowhere.
Here's what I read. 2 18-year-old Namibian runners threw track and field's contentious testosterone issues back into the Olympic spotlight Monday when they blazed into the women's 200-meter final in Tokyo just weeks after being barred from the 400-meter race. One of them, Christine Moboma, broke the world record, under 20 record, twice in the span of about 8 hours at the Olympic Stadium on the way to the 20-meter finals.
And she run even faster. She broke it again in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Broke it in the heats. She broke it in the semis and she broke it in the finals.
Finals. I think the IOC needs to revisit this.
Yeah. Somebody make a boo-boo. Somebody make a boo-boo. These girls don't train for 200.
So
a couple weeks ago, they far from it, on the 4.
The rules apply only to races between 400 and a mile.
Yeah, 4-8 and 4-8 and a mile.
Okay, so that's 1,500.
Yeah. So
Okay.
3.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Wow. The testosterone only run in a middle distance.
In bigger distance.
I don't know what kind of science that's. But I want to pay no money for that science at all. What me see like a girl do? What me see like a girl do? I don't know. It's exceptional. And it would prove to say that these girls are hermaphrodite, right? They have inverted seed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that Semania has it. And that's where the extra testosterone come from. And they have inverted seed. Hang down, but the inside somewhere.
It is all 3 women who qualified. All three women who medal in the 800 meter in Rio have high testosterone.
Yeah.
There are 3 women. All 3 of them who medal.
All Africans.
All Africans.
Something I go in Africa then where African produce so
much, yeah. That is interesting though.
Or somebody recruiting the hermaphrodites to come into track out. I make it look like it them enough. It could be that them it not enough than any other country, but because somebody have draw them into sport and put them in the spotlight. Them look like them plentiful. But Africa alone have that problem, my brother. Right across Africa have that problem.
No, I think there might be one American.
You sure she's not African descent?
But she's black, so I don't know.
Yeah, check out more too now. I want to more. But if I check out more a real girl. You know.
Who?
More. The 800 meter girl, man. The American, the dark black girl, man.
The girl, the young girl.
Yeah. Did she come from where? Liberia? No.
No, South Sudan.
Sudan.
No, South Sudan. It's no longer. There's 2 Sudan, man. Not as Sudan and South Sudan.
That's one giant up, man.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
To conclude another episode of Teach and the Prof. You know, so Prof, where we always want them to do for it as friends.
Please hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
All right, and don't be afraid to engage us and comment.
We look forward.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment.
And hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.